guys, SpinTheDemon coming at you with a collection video review. This is the N-Gage QD. Now, so this is a cool system. Really like it. It's really nice compared to the first model that was, got the nickname the Taco model. This one has nice buttons, as you can see. You don't have to take out the battery to load the game cards. You just put them in there. They look like little SD cards. Let's you turn it on from the side here. And I still have to get an adapter because you can listen to headphones from the top and that's where you put your charger in. But I need to get an adapter just so I can use, standard headphones. And it will boot up. And while it's booting up, this thing's pretty cool. It used to be a cell phone. I've never really, back in the day when I first got my first N-Gage, I used it as a phone, but nowadays I just game on it. I hear that you can set it up prepaid and still use it as a phone. You can put homebrew games on SD cards. I've heard all this stuff. I've never done any of that. So pretty amazing console. You have your contacts and your internet set up for live gamings via the arena, which is really cool. I don't know, I didn't do too much research on it, just kind of an overview. I wanted to show you the collection and some games. To play a game, you just hit this check button right here, and it will boot up a game, whatever's inside. It has the nice long screen, which if it put out more shoot 'em ups and stuff, that would have been really cool. This game's from 2005. This thing was primarily sold at like Electronics Boutique and GameStop maybe, but I know Electronics Boutique, and at certain retailers like that and through the phone stores, and that's one of the reasons it didn't really do well. Kind of an underrated console if you ask me. I really enjoy it. This WWE Aftershock, a game I got in a recent trade, you saw that video, and you can just kind of go through it. Single player, show you some of the graphics, and there's games that look way better than this one for sure. I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit. Hitting an event. It'll be Eddie Guerrero against Random on Raw. John Cena. And this is from 2005. Trying to remember the wrestling games out at that time and the handhelds out at that time. Game Boy Advance is what this would have competed with. So this is fully backlit. The PSP would have been just launching around this time. That the N-Gage came out a little bit after, so it had some hardcore competition. You had the Pokemon games on the Game Boy Advance and all the hot NES and Super NES redones, and then you had the PSP, of course, that's still going today. Eddie Guerrero coming out and his lowrider, so it does the full entrances and all that. Skip it. Some John Cena. You want to see something funny, if you watch Ready to Rumble movie, you can see John Cena in the background. And basically, one-handed gameplay, he's going to do a move on me just to show you kind of what it's like. Let's flip this off here. When you hit it, you can turn it off in the back of the console. So it's pretty sleek, sexy console. Let's go over the game. I don't have a whole lot of N-Gage games, so that's why I want to show the console and stuff too. This is Pocket Kingdom on the World. I haven't really got into this one. I've only played it for a short time. So far, it's not too bad. This was an N-Gage exclusive. Super Monkey Ball, basically like the GameCube version. It's awesome, very addictive, very frustrating. What can you say about Super Monkey Ball? It's really fun. You're a monkey in a ball. This is on like a ton of consoles these days, so if you haven't tried a Monkey Ball game out, check it out. So if you've got an N-Gage, you can get any N-Gage game for pretty cheap, so that's a really fine title. Asphalt Urban GT, way cool racing game, get from a YouTuber. Retro Game Tech. This was so awesome. I love this game. I play it all the time. I'm blown away with the graphics. Really shows what the system can do. If you want a racing game with smooth controls and everything on the N-Gage, pick this one up. It's just awesome. The N-Gage is also region free, so you can play from any region. It's really nice. The game I've been playing and unlocking, one of my guilty gaming pleasures, is wrestling games, so I'm really enjoying this one. Been playing it at night before bed. It's a really good one. Also, this game could be found for killer cheap, less than $5 shipped off the eBay.com. I got this in a trade when I'm, closing up the trades, and awesome game. Just getting into the SSX games. This one's sealed. I haven't opened it yet, but when I do open it, and I plan to, I'll play it. It will be fun. If it's like any of the other ones, just getting into it, a series recommended since I've been on YouTube, and I'm happy to have this. Also got this in a trade with Princess Money. Alright, Tomb Raider, starring Lara Croft. It's funny because this is the display box. It has a game in it, so got this off eBay, killer cheap. One of the first games I got for my N-Gage, and it's just basically the Sega Saturn or the PS1 and Tomb Raider. Nothing special or new, I would say, about it, but it's fun to give it a go. It was pretty nostalgic playing through it again. Alright, Sims busting out. I've played this game. I haven't opened it yet because I'm scared once I do, that's what I'll be playing non-stop for days. So, and that was the other part of the trade, and this is just really cool game. So I will be opening it and playing it and getting addicted sooner or later down the road, but just not right now. I just don't have the time working on too many other games. And last but not least, Pandemonium. This game is available for the Sega Saturn and the PS1. Pandemonium 2 for the PS1. Great side-scrolling game. The only complaint I have about this game is there's no background music. And side-scrolling platformer with no background music, if you're just going to play it like that on a handheld, that's my main turn-off about it. But the series overall is great. I love Pandemonium games, and what I usually do is just put on the iPod and listen to music on my headphones while I'm playing it. So it's a fine title, and if you can get it on the cheap, which this is one of the cheaper games, I would pick it up and try it. Or if you want to try it and experience it, you can get it for the PS1 and Saturn. PS1 would cost you a little bit less than Saturn, but they're all around, the $10-15 range, I'm pretty sure. So, alright guys, that was my N-Gage collection. Let's see, there's my small little stack here, if you can see it, and then back to the console. And I really look forward to getting more games for this thing. I really enjoy the console and wanted to share it with you guys. Just one of the things I really enjoy in my gaming collection.